god, and now attempting to take down another in this Palutena by the name of Neko.
So it's going to be an
Neko.
interesting matchup, to say the very least. We've seen Rozden have a little bit of success in some of these smaller brackets and taking down some pretty interesting competition. I would say their finish at Quarantainment was a pretty decent indicator of that, where they wound up beating Eevee Doll. Of course, I do think that
Okay.
Yoshi loses that matchup, though, if they're not careful. But,
Right.
yeah, this is... they wound up getting beaten by Syrup, a very good Ness, to be completely honest.
Syrup is cracked.
It's also just one of those matchups that seems nigh upon impossible for Ganondorf, so I can't really blame him too much. Right now, Neko is on the receiving end of a load of punishment, including a big sweeping fist downward. And, yeah, one hit and you're sent flying across the stage. And even though you like being in the air on as Palutena, you're still not wanting to get hit by Ganondorf.
But yeah, by no means. Ooh, poked
yeah.
out of there with the up smash.
That's how you neutralize Ganondorf's power, is with that long grab range that Palutena has. I mean, Palutena's grab is about the only one in the game that actually works, I feel like. But, yeah, it's when you have something like that and the up smash, yeah, you're Ganondorf. Good luck avoiding that.
Yep. And now Palutena playing from ahead looks pretty good. A healthy diet of auto reticle and explosive flame is in the future for Rozden.
So we did see Rozden doing well on this stream earlier on, beating the Sephiroth of Krillin Dude. But as we're going to continue on and see how Rozden performs later on in this bracket, it's a tough one to try to get out of when you have individuals like JTJ and certainly Armadillo running through this. But I mean, then again, we already have Rozden had taken down one of them, JTJ, the Mario that wound up finishing in top 8 for one of these tournaments within the past month. Armadillo, of course, the Lucario extraordinaire. They're coming out of opposite sides, but they're Rozden is showing that they're no joke.
Yep. And now, Stu, I do want you to clarify something. You're telling me that somebody with Krillin in their tag spent most of their time on screen just dying constantly?
I know, like Wonder of Wonders, right?
Yeah, yeah. Color me shocked. Honestly, color me anything because I'm very pale.
True. Well, I mean, same here.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of... It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I'm sure, is just allegorical, so...
Yeah.
Rozden's just going to hang out at the ledge. Sitting at 181%, it will eventually die to that explosive flame. And yeah, when you're trying to just run up towards Palutena, Palus have a tendency to do stuff like that.
Yeah, have a tendency... the Palus have a tendency to do stuff like that, Stu. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not the opportunity that you wanted to present Neko. I mean, present Rozden, excuse me. Where...
Yeah.
I don't know. You were piling up all that damage. You're a Ganondorf. You have to just hold 52% right off the jump. And then you just go ahead and give him a stock. Like, here, let me help you catch up a little bit. That is, that's not great.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, you can see Neko is very, very much chastising themselves for that mistake. And even giving Rozden a hint of being able to come back into this game. Closing out this edge guard should get the job done, unless...
Oh!
Okay.
Good roll away.
That very well could have ended the game right there.
Yeah, trying to catch a landing with the up tilt, but was underneath the platform. Ganondorf is not going to go there to try to land. And Rozden, hanging on the ledge yet again, decides the neutral get up. Neko is there with the back air, and yeah, that's a job well done by Neko. Was able to get it done. I feel like they left it a little late, but a win is a win, and a 1-0 lead is exactly that. Yeah.
And that's just a very, very suffocating edge guard from Palutena. Is like down tilt, down tilt, down tilt, down tilt. Like, what are you gonna do? You're Ganondorf. Down tilt, down tilt, down tilt, down tilt. It's all an elaborate ruse because the back air is coming for you as soon as you try to jump. That's just like Palutena is very much a thanks for playing character. Um, see you next mission. Your rate for collecting stocks was 100%. It's I know I'm mixing my metaphors because I'm literally just quoting the end of every Metroid game, but Neko is really, really playing the matchup, and I'm saying that in a complimentary way. There are plenty of people who would say that in a non-complimentary way.
True. Yeah, that's a rough one if you're Rozden, but you're also, I mean, this is just a rough matchup in general. There's a lot that Ganon needs to get right. It's not impossible, but man, I would say improbable.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when the Palutena starts winning interactions like that
Oh.
on flat ground. You get caught in the middle of the air and you are in no man's land. And that's Palutena ruling the skies for stock number 1.
And you know what? Like, part of me loves seeing Palutena play like this from Neko because like you play like this should be like a nigh on. Like this should be a nigh on impossible matchup for Ganondorf to win. Not truly impossible, but like it's Palutena's job to make it that way. Like Palutena has all the tools to like win almost every single situation against Ganondorf. And it's like that's what I want to see. Like don't mess around with like cute little teleport cancel stuff. Just like auto reticle. Just do it. Just do it until you get him into death percent, and then let's trap the hell out of this character. He's the king of evil. He deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the force of darkness being taken to task by the goddess of light. That's there's a little bit of poetry to that. However, you're talking about Neko trying to catch the landing with the F smash, and I really do think if you're a Palutena, you have to look at this as a test to see your proficiency in sticking to the general Palutena flowchart. I mean, you can just do the standard stuff and win this thing. I understand the need to be a little extra and make sure that you're fresh for matchups going forward. At the same time, I'm not really sure if that's the optimal route to go.
Yeah, and now I really like what I'm seeing from Rozden as well, because Rozden's solution to the suffocating lockdown play of Palutena is just like go in and force scrambles. Like go in and like stay glued to this character and try and like force scrambles or cross-ups or whatever you can, because if both players are hitting buttons, then that means Palutena is not controlling the game. And if Palutena is not controlling the game, then Palutena is at risk of being caught with a haymaker forward air or something like that, or a whiz kick, or like anything, and that damage adds up a lot faster than auto reticle, buddy. So
that backer comes out a lot faster than whiz kick, though. That's true. That is the danger of approaching as Ganondorf. You have a solid chance of just dying to something.
Well, you have a solid chance of just dying to something anyway, right? Don't you? Because like, it's Palu. Like at the end of the day, it's still Palu.
I mean, from range.
So,
that's the thing, man.
Like, from range,
you're just eating damage.
Yeah, exactly. So you might as well just like force. You might as well just force this Palutena into like a feeling of discomfort, and just try and like force a mistake out, and maybe lose your jump in the game. But you know, game 2 looked a lot better from Rozden. It's a shame this is a best of 3.
Yeah, honestly, Rozden trying to mount the comeback there, and even took Neko to last stock.